building. Tip off. Oh, just keep staring at the camera.
All right, here we are. Mount Pleasant boys varsity team taking on the visiting Fairfield Trojans. Start of the game here. Kieran Cohorst and Carson Cryle lined up here at the tip-off. Fairfield wins the tip. Dante Sinjiri bringing it up for Fairfield. Brady Sartorius on guard, gets it over to Austin Simpson. Foul called already on Fairfield. Mount Pleasant gets the ball. Sartorius gets it over to Ida, back to Sartorius, and back to Ida. Got away with a travel call there. Fairfield gets the steal. Tristan Wall with the ball. Inside to Simpson. Layup, fouled. Simpson will head to the line for 2 free throws for the Trojans. Simpson's first free throw is good. Austin Simpson lined up for his second free throw. That one hits the back of the iron. Jonathan Ida with the rebound for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Sartorius bringing up the floor. Over to Mignani. He drives inside, kicks it over to Cohorst. Misses his layup there. Rebounded by Fairfield. Bobbled around. Ball will end up out of bounds. Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius to inbound it for Mount Pleasant. Tosses it up top to Ida. Over now to Mignani, who drives left. Kicks it up top to Mulford, over to Sartorius. Finds Ida in the corner, back to Sartorius. Panthers swinging the ball around the arc. Cohorst up top now, back to Sartorius for 3. Bangs it in. What a 3. Wide open 3 for Sartorius. Fairfield had the ball but lost it there. Mount Pleasant gains possession. Mount Pleasant off to an early lead, 3-1. For a minute into the game tonight. Sartorius to inbound the ball from Mount Pleasant, gives it off to Cohorst. He gives it right back to Sartorius. Tosses it over to Mignani. Fairfield are in a little bit of a 3-2 zone. Cohorst up top, kicks it over to Sartorius, fakes the 3, spins left, steps back out to Cohorst up top. Gives it back to Mignani. Top of the line, pulls up just inside the 3 line, off the front of the iron as Fairfield gets the rebound. Dante Sinjiri with the ball for Fairfield, drives in but stripped by Brady Sartorius. Mount Pleasant called for the foul. Dante Sinjiri will take the ball under the hoop for Fairfield. On the inbound pass, Sinjiri tosses it up to Carson Cryle. And back to Sinjiri to set up the offense for the Trojans. Simpson out the ball, finds Cryle inside, but Cohorst with the steal from Mount Pleasant. Bobbled, and Mulford ends up with it, gives it off to Sartorius. Gives it back to Mulford, finds Ida in the corner. Swings it back up top to Sartorius. Mount Pleasant swinging the ball around as Fairfield sticks to their zone. Sartorius up top for 3. Another one in for Sartorius. Great shot. A couple of feet back from the 3-point line. Sartorius down with the only points for the Panthers as they go up 5 here early in the start of the game. Mignani pressuring Sinjiri for Fairfield. Breen with the ball now, drives in. Left-hand layup is in. Fast pace here now. Sartorius with the ball from Mount Pleasant. Getting pressured here by a couple of Fairfield defenders. Finds Cohorst. Kicks it off to Mulford. Finds Ida in the corner for three. Bangs it home. Another three for Mount Pleasant. They start off the game with 3 threes early here. 9-3 against Fairfield. Dante Sinjiri now with the ball. Bringing up the floor, guarded by Jordan Mignani. Tristan Waugh now with the ball. Back to Sinjiri, drives left. Sartorius guarding up and under. Easy layup for Sinjiri. Gives Fairfield 5, now down 4. Sartorius with the ball, kicks it over to Mulford in the corner to Ida. Inside to Cohorst, back to Sartorius for another three. And that one just misses, but Mount Pleasant gets their own rebound. Mignani wide open inside the arc. That goes off the front of the iron. Simpson, Fairfield's big man, running up the floor, tries to make a little bit of a move, gets it back to Breen, but it's stolen by Mulford. Mignani now with the ball from Mount Pleasant. Coming up the floor, drives to the middle, easy layup. Foul called, shot's no good. Foul's on the floor, so Sartorius will take it under the basket for Mount Pleasant to inbound the ball. Mason Ashton checks in for Colin Mulford for the Panthers. And Colin Breen will come out of the game for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant 9, Fairfield 5 here with just under 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Sartorius gets it into Mignani in the corner, finds Cohorst inside, back out to Ashton up top, slings it over to Sartorius. Inside to Cohorst, back out to Sartorius. A little bit of a bad pass, but Sartorius is able to control it. Over to Mignani. Fairfield sticking to their zone defense. Up top to Cohorst, drives in, kicks to Sartorius for another three. Just misses it. Ashton almost gets the rebound from Mount Pleasant, but Austin Simpson comes up with the rebound for Fairfield. Up to Sinjiri. Now Tristan Wall in the corner, kicks it inside to Simpson. Over to Crowd, misses the wide open layup. Gets his own rebound, but gets called for a foul. Foul called on Mount Pleasant. Crowd should go to the line here for 2 free throws on the shooting foul. A little upset with himself there on the blown layup. Easy 2 there. A missed opportunity as he goes to the line now for 2 shots. First free throw is good, rolls around, finally settles in. Mulford checks in for the Panthers. Crowell's second free throw goes in as well. Mount Pleasant ball now as Panthers still in the lead, 9-7. Mignani now with the ball for Mount Pleasant, kicks it back to Sartorius. Finds Cohorst, back to Sartorius. Fakes the three over to Mulford in the corner for 3, no good. Crowell at the rebound, kicks it off to Sinjiri. Fairfield possession. Sinjiri setting up the offense for Fairfield here. Kicks it over to Simpson, fakes inside, hands it off, nope. Fakes the handoff as well, picks up his dribble. Simpson falls, called for a travel. A little shaken up on the play. Simpson a little slow to get up there for Fairfield. May have rolled his ankle there on the play. Colin Breen will check in for Austin Simpson as he goes off with an injury. Tucker Johnson from Mount Pleasant comes in for Mason Ashton. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Mount Pleasant 9, Fairfield 7. Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius kicks it over to Mulford, picks up his dribble, tosses it cross court to Mignani. Gets trapped over here, makes his way around, finds Cohorst who drives in. Sartorius ends up with the ball. Cohorst drives in, nice move, and he gets the shot in, but Cohorst called for the charge. Shot will not count. Rhett Zaglin checks in for Kieran Cohorst for Mount Pleasant as we're just inside the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Cohorse with the acrobatic finish, but was called for a charging foul, so the basket will not count. Fairfield gets the ball in bounds, trying to make their way, trying to break full press. Breen over to Sinjiri, fakes the three up top. Back over to Breen in the corner, inside to Kryle. Fairfield moving the ball around pretty fast. Kryle up and under, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up, no good again. Mount Pleasant ends up with the rebound. The foul is called on Fairfield. Mount Pleasant will have the ball now. Carson Kryle, now 4 missed layups. A little upset with himself here. Fairfield a little unlucky under the hoop. Sartorius now kicks it to Mulford, who picks up his dribble. Kicks it over to Tucker Johnson. Trapped, and Sinjiri ends up with it for Fairfield. Now up to Breen, who loses it but gets it. Gets it right back. Sinjiri now with the ball, drives in. Left-hand layup, no good. Kryle with the rebound, puts it in. Redeems himself after 4 missed layups there. Now score is tied 9-9. Sartorius with the ball from Mount Pleasant. Kicks it over to Mignani, drives in, a little Euro step, dumps it off to Red Zaglin, who can't control the ball. Fairfield ball now. Mason Ashton checks in for Tucker Johnson for the Panthers. Jordan Mignani with some nice moves. Kicked it over to Zaglin, but couldn't control it as Zaglin comes off. Kieran Cohorse checks in for the Panthers. Fairfield ball just inside the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Breen now with the ball for Fairfield. Kicks it back to Sinjiri. Panthers bring the trap. Sinjiri breaks it. Tries to throw it in, but off Jordan Mignani's knee. As Fairfield will retain possession. Sinjiri under the hoop to throw it in. Just a wall posting up, going up. Sinjiri finds Breen, drives left. Foul called on Mulford for the Panthers. Fairfield retains possession as they go here for the inbound. Fairfield finds Breen right inside of the half-court line. Looks for Wall, but he isn't open. Sinjiri now with the ball, kicks it back to Breen, who drives inside, lays it up, no good. Out of bounds on Fairfield. Mount Pleasant ball. Score is still tied up, 9-9. Minute 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sartorius now with the ball, finds Mignani. Fairfield looks to bring the trap, so Mignani kicks it back to Sartorius. Gets it past the half-court line, finds Mulford in the corner. Sartorius for three, bangs it home. Great shot by Sartorius. Sartorius now with 9 points, Mount Pleasant with 12. And Fairfield is forced to cause a timeout as the Mount Pleasant fans are loud. Excuse me, no timeout called there. Foul was called on Fairfield, Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius finds Mignani for three and bangs it home, back-to-back threes for Mount Pleasant. All points from Mount Pleasant have come from beyond the arc. Stolen. Zaglin gives it to Sartorius. Over to Mulford for another three. Bang! Oh my goodness, another three for Mount Pleasant. Sinjiri now at the ball for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant putting on a display from beyond the arc. Mount Pleasant fans are getting loud. Sinjiri trying to find something. Bree now with the ball, kicks it out for three for Fairfield. That's a miss for Fairfield there. Mulford with the rebound from Mount Pleasant finds Sartorius. Mount Pleasant fans are happy right now. Sartorius pulls up for three. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A few feet beyond the arc, pulls up and hits it. Mignani with the steal. Mount Pleasant. Sartorius for another three. That's a miss as we reach the end of the first quarter. Mount Pleasant 21, Fairfield 9. Heck of a showing from beyond the arc for Mount Pleasant. Oh my goodness, what a display. Mount Pleasant student section is happy. They are loud. They are in Fairfield's heads without a doubt. Fairfield is a little desperate for a basket now, as they cannot seem to control the ball. Coming into the start of the second quarter, Mount Pleasant 21, Fairfield 9. Brady Sartorius already with 12 points. A display of threes for Mount Pleasant. Mignani now with the ball for Mount Pleasant. Drives inside, kicks it back out for Mulford, fakes the three, Cohorse up top, kicks it over to Mignani in the corner. Sartorius posting up, Mignani finds him. Sartorius pulls up for two, no good. Cohorse at the rebound, puts it in and one. Cohorse, Kieran Cohorse. Strong move under the hoop. And one, he will be sent to the line for a free throw. Cohorse free throw is no good as it hits off the front of the iron, but Mount Pleasant gets there on a rebound. Mignani for three, wide open, bangs it home. Another three for Mount Pleasant as Fairfield is forced to call a timeout. Mount Pleasant is eating the Trojans alive. Mount Pleasant now has 26 points. Fairfield with 9, 7.5 minutes left here in the first half. Sartorius 4 threes, Mignani 2 threes, Mulford a three. Fairfield looking a little quiet now. Mount Pleasant has all the momentum right now. Sinjeri with the ball for Fairfield as Mount Pleasant brings the full court press. Sinjeri picks up his dribble over to Crowell, gets it past the half court line, gets trapped, back to Sinjeri, kicks it to Breen. Breen drives in, pulls up, dumps it off to Crowell, gets fouled. Shots no good, will be sent to the line for two as Cohorse for Mount Pleasant gives Crowell the shooting foul there. This is his first free throw. Mount Pleasant student section is getting pretty loud. May have gotten a crowd there as Tristan Wall comes off for Fairfield. And Crowell bangs home his second free throw. Goes 1 for 2 from the line there. Sartorius now with the ball for Mount Pleasant. Sartorius sees Cohorse with a mismatch, but gets called for the foul. Cohorse had Sinjeri on him. A little bit of a height advantage there for Mount Pleasant, but Cohorse will now come off for Zaglin. Fairfield will take over the ball. Mount Pleasant 26, Fairfield 10 as we hit the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Sinjeri now with the ball for Fairfield. Trying to get the ball up, but Mount Pleasant bringing that full court press. Tries to kick it into Krause, and Jerry gets the ball over to Breen for three. Sartorius now brings the ball up the floor as the Mount Pleasant Panthers are leading by 13. Sartorius pulls up from mid-range, just misses it, but Ashton gets the offensive board. Fairfield called for the foul. Great offensive board there by Mason Ashton. Sartorius will take it out. Inbound pass from Mount Pleasant. Now Mignani take it under the hoop here. Tosses it in. Sartorius who pulls up just short there on the shot. Fairfield with the rebound. Got a little bit of a 2-on-1. Tries to get a Sinjiri, but the pass was behind him. Needed to lead him there a little bit, and they would have had it easy too. Out of bounds there. Mount Pleasant will gain possession. Sartorius making some moves over to Ashton. Kicks it up top to Mulford. Fakes, drives right back to Sartorius. Drives in, got away with a little bit of a shove there. Mulford for three. Dante Sinjiri with the rebound off the missed three there by Mulford. Fairfield with the ball. Sinjiri drives right. Mignani called for the unexpected foul. Fairfield is now in the bonus and it will be sent to the line. Sinjiri at the line for a 1-and-1 free throw. Cohorst, Keegan Cohorst, the younger brother to Kieran Cohorst, now checked in for Jordan Mignani. Sinjiri misses his first free throw. Zaglin with the rebound from Mount Pleasant, kicks it over to Sartorius. Sartorius pulls up, tries to dump it off to Zaglin after the fake pull-up, drives right, lays it in. Basket counts and one. Sartorius to the line for one free throw. Tucker Johnson will come in for the Panthers, taking out Mason Ashton. Sartorius at the line for one free throw after the and one. Basket counted. Sartorius free throw just misses. Can't capitalize there on the and one. Sinjiri now with the ball for Fairfield. Kicks it to Breen. Sinjiri now with the ball. Drives in. And just misses the wide open layup. Blew the opportunity there. Cohorst dives for the ball. Breen ends up with it. Dumps it off to Kyle inside. Wide open layup for Fairfield, and he does capitalize there. Mount Pleasant now leads by 13. Sartorius with the ball. Drives right. Kicks it to the corner to Cohorst. Tucker Johnson up top. Back to Sartorius. Sartorius making some moves. Drives right. Lays it in. Easy two for Sartorius. He is just too quick for the Fairfield defense as he gets to the hoop with ease. Too easy for Sartorius as he has 16 points now in the first half. Mount Pleasant leads by 15, just under 5 minutes here. Kyle now with the ball for Fairfield, kicks it to Sinjiri. Back to the other corner now, Kyle inside. Late call, Kyle misses his shot, will be sent to the line off the shooting foul. Called on Mount Pleasant. Kyle to the line for two free throws. Kyle's first free throw is good. Mason Ashton checks in for Colin Mulford for the Panthers. Tristan Waugh checks back into the game for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant up 14, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. Kyle looking to make it 13. And he does. Knocks in the second free throw. Tucker Johnson inbounds it to Sartorius. Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius, a little bit of a move, makes him fall. Sartorius missed the pull-up mid-range. Made a defender trip up a little bit. Ashton kicked out to Tucker Johnson. Sartorius with the ball, drives in, pulls up, floats it, no good. Fairfield will gain possession here. Mount Pleasant sticking to their full court press. Fairfield finally finds Breen. Fairfield gets it past the half court line. Breen up top. Breen drives in, tipped out by Keegan Cohorst, launches it up to Tucker Johnson, drives in. Off of Tucker Johnson's foot there as Dante Sinjiri tipped it out. Fairfield will gain possession just inside the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Mount Pleasant 30, Fairfield 17. Dante Sinjiri now with the ball for Fairfield. Makes a move on Keegan Cohorst, gets past him. Sinjiri trying to get something going here. Mason Ashton playing some tight D over to the corner to Breen. Kicks it inside the wall. Bodies a man, gets it in for 2. Sartorius with the ball from Mount Pleasant now. As Fairfield cuts the lead to 11. Ashton in the corner. Drives left. Goes up for 2. No good. Kyle with the rebound. Fairfield ball. Bringing it up the floor. Drives left. Gets called for a foul. Basket's no good. Kyle is now sent to the line for another 2 free throws tonight. Crowell hoping to cut the lead to single digits from Mount Pleasant. First one's in. Colin Breen checks off for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant's up 10. Crowell hoping to make it 9. 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. Crowell knocks home the second free throw. Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius bringing it up the floor. Over to Mulford. Drives left. Spin move. Back out to Sartorius. Looks to pull up but drives in. Left hand layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. Bobbled around a bit there. Fairfield is called for a foul. Sartorius a little upset with himself there on the missed layup, but Mount Pleasant will retain possession. Sartorius into Zaglin. Gets shoved a little bit there, but Mount Pleasant retains possession. Over to Keegan Cohorst, back over to Sartorius. Makes a little bit of a move, drives in, goes up for an easy 2. Not necessarily so easy, gets a little bit of a shove, misses his layup, but Mulford now for 3. No good. Foul called on Mount Pleasant. Fairfield ball. Fairfield down 9. Fairfield is in the bonus, so with that foul, Carson Crowell will be sent to the line for a 1-and-1. Excuse me, Crowell is shooting 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Crowell knocks in his second free throw, 2 for 2 from the line there. Sartorius now with the ball for Mount Pleasant. As Mount Pleasant leads by 7. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Sartorius looking for something. Drives right, can't find anything. Kicks it out to Keegan Cohorst, back up top to Mulford. Over to Ashton. Kicks it back to Cohorst. Mulford up top, over to Ashton. Drives left. Drives in, gets called for a foul. Fairfield with the shooting foul there, sends Ashton to the line for 2 free throws. Mount Pleasant was a little hurried there. Fairfield playing some more aggressive defense than we saw here in the first quarter. Ashton's first free throw goes in. Mason Ashton's second free throw also goes in. Fairfield ball now. Mount Pleasant sticking to the full court press. Breen with the ball. Kicks it up to Cryle, back to Breen. Kicks it back to Cryle. Looks inside, can't find anybody. Over to the corners. Sinjiri up top, over to Breen for three from deep. It's a miss. Colin Mulford with the rebound, brings it up the floor from Mount Pleasant. Over to Sartorius for three. No good. Foul called on Mount Pleasant. Fairfield will take over the ball here. And Fairfield is in the bonus. That will send Breen to the free throw line. As Rhett Zaglin picks up another foul. 2 free throws for Colin Breen and the Fairfield Trojans here. Breen's first free throw is no good. Breen's second free throw goes in, goes 1 for 2 from the line there. Sartorius now brings up the 4 from Mount Pleasant. Score, Mount Pleasant 32, Fairfield 24, just under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Mulford now with the ball from Mount Pleasant. Sartorius posting up, comes back out. Cohorse kicks it to Ashton. Back to Cohorse, wide open for 3. Bangs it home. Another 3 from Mount Pleasant. And Fairfield just tosses it out of bounds. Miscommunication there. Tristan Waugh tosses it over his teammate's head there. Mount Pleasant now leading by 11. Minute and a half left here in the first half. Mount Pleasant with a little bit of a momentum. Sartorius finds Mulford in the corner. Kicks it to Zaglin inside. Zaglin making a move. Airballs his wide open. Airballs his layup, excuse me. Breen now with the ball for Fairfield. Waugh now with the ball for Fairfield. Drives in. Picks up his dribble. Breen now with the ball. Tries to drive in. Cohorse playing some good defense. A little bit of a switch. Waugh now posting up, has a little bit of a size advantage on Keaton Cohorse down below. Fairfield can't find anything, kicks it to Sinjiri. Sinjiri looking for something, a little bit of a move, gets blocked by Zaglin. Sinjiri gives it to Breen. Breen tosses it up, no good. Sartorius with the ball from Mount Pleasant now. Sartorius brings it up the floor. Keaton Cohorse pulls up, dumps it off to Rhett Zaglin, finds Sartorius in the corner for 3. No good. Sinjiri gets the rebound for Fairfield. 30 seconds left in the first half. Tristan Waugh finds Colin Breen, who drives into the corner. Fairfield wide open 3. Splashes it home. Cuts the lead to 8 now. We are at 10 seconds left in the first half. Mount Pleasant ball. Sartorius slowly bringing it up the floor, making a little bit of a move. Kicks it to Mulford for 3. It's good! And that'll be the half. Mount Pleasant 38. Fairfield 27 going into the first half. Brady Sartorius with 16. 16 points going into the half. Beautiful display of 3s by Mount Pleasant. A few steals to go along with it as well. Let's take a look back at last week's scores. Mount Pleasant is coming off a loss to Xavier on Tuesday. Brady Sartorius of Mount Pleasant was the leading scorer of the game with 30 points, including 2 clutch back-to-back 3s in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. But his incredible performance wasn't enough, as the Panthers would go on to lose the game 68-62. And Fairfield is coming off a loss to Oskaloosa on Tuesday. Jared Cruz of Oskaloosa was the leading scorer of the game with 21 points, as Oskaloosa went on to beat the Trojans 64-52. Going into the game, Mount Pleasant knew they were going to have to box out big men Tristan Waugh and Austin Simpson. Austin Simpson ended up leaving the first quarter with an ankle injury, it looked like. Tristan Waugh not showing up too much on the stat sheet, but Cryle with his free throws. Sartorius with the 3s. Not so back and forth as Mount Pleasant is up 11. but Fairfield seems to be kind of hanging in there. Sinjiri and Breen, 2 shooters for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant's going to have to keep eyes on them. Sinjiri hasn't really shown up on the stat sheet either, but late in game, Sinjiri will hit those clutch threes for Fairfield. Fairfield's keys to win tonight going into the game, they knew they had to lock down Brady Sartorius, and the looks of it, they haven't really done so. Sartorius going to the half already with 16 points. If they can lock down Sartorius, though, they can lock down the Panthers' offense, along with Mignani, another shooter. Panthers are full of shooters. They kind of run a little bit of a small ball, as Cohorse is not very big, more of a facilitator for the Panthers' offense. We'll be back here in the second half. start of the second half. Fairfield with the ball. Sinjiri gets open. Score here at the start of the second half is Mount Pleasant 38, Fairfield 27. Tristan Waugh posting up, gets the ball. Not where he wanted it, kicks it back out to Kyle, back over to Breen. Breen drives right, Jordan Mignani on him tight. Breen drives towards the middle, over to the corner now. Finds Waugh inside, drives in. Easy two for Waugh. Mount Pleasant now with the ball, leading by 9. Mignani with it. Steps back, kicks it into Cohorst. Makes a move, dishes it to the corner to Sartorius. Who drives right, drives in. Floats it, no good. Too short there. Cryle with the rebound. Sinjiri bringing it up for Fairfield. Sinjiri setting up the offense for Fairfield. Looks right. Didn't find what he wanted. Kicks left to Breen. Dishes it into Waugh. Wide open up top for 3. Didn't get the shot he wanted. Breen tries to drive in. Sartorius there to stop him. Waugh in the corner. Waugh kicks it back out top. Finds Sinjiri in the corner. Sinjiri steps back in mid-range. No good. Cryle tries to get the rebound. Waugh ends up with it. Tries to lay it in. No good. Missed opportunity there on the lay-in for Fairfield. Foul was called on Fairfield. Mount Pleasant will gain possession. Mount Pleasant 38, Fairfield 29. Sartorius to bring up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Sartorius kicks it to the corner to Colin Mulford, inside to Cohorst. Cohorst makes a little bit of a move, can't find where he wants to go, tries to dish it into Mignani. Fairfield ends up with it, bringing it up the floor. Sinjiri up top, kicks it over to Breen. Finds a man in the corner. Tries to kick it back inside to Breen, but Mulford ends up with it from Mount Pleasant. Sartorius bringing it up the floor. Kicks it in the corner to Jonathan Ida for 3. No good, but foul called. Ida will go to the line for 3 free throws for Mount Pleasant. As he is fouled as he shoots in the corner for 3. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication here. Foul called after the shot. Jonathan Ida not going to the line. Sartorius now will inbound the ball into Cohorst, back to Sartorius. Mignani wide open for 3, no good. Cohorst with the rebound from Mount Pleasant, great offensive board. Stripped by Fairfield, loose ball. Mount Pleasant gains possession. Mignani to inbound it from Mount Pleasant there. Kicks it into Sartorius. Sartorius looking around, finds Mulford. Mulford can't find anywhere to go. Mignani outside the 3-point line. Cohorst with the screen. Mignani steps back over to Sartorius in the corner to Mulford. Looking. Sartorius inside, makes a little bit of a move. Kicks it to the corner to a wide open Ida, who drives in. Passes up the 3. Gets the easy 2. Mount Pleasant fans will take it. Breen over to Sinjiri. Fairfield drives in. Sinjiri an easy 2 from a wide open layup. Sartorius now bringing it up the floor from Mount Pleasant. Fairfield with the wide open layup. They're cut the lead to just 9, but Sartorius drives in, missed the wide open layup. Tipped out by Fairfield. Mount Pleasant retains possession. Score is Mount Pleasant 40, Fairfield 31. Just inside 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mignani to inbound for Mount Pleasant. Finds Sartorius, but Sartorius tried to make a move, and Mignani thought he was staying put. Ball went out of bounds. Now it is Fairfield ball. Fairfield launches it up, can't find anybody. Mignani ends up with it, dishes it off to Mulford. Now Sartorius with the ball, drives in, pulls up mid-range. Bang! Fairfield now with the ball. Ida with the steal, but called for a reach-in foul. Fairfield will retain possession. Mason Ashton in, checks in for Jonathan Ida for the Panthers. 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant up 11. Dante Sinjeri brings it up the floor for Fairfield. Mignani guarding tight. Sinjeri looks left, dumps it off to a man in the corner. Finds Waugh inside. Finds Sinjeri in the right corner for three, no good, but Waugh gets the rebound. Fairfield gets a lucky call. Mount Pleasant called for a reach-in as they knocked the ball out of Waugh's hands. Don't know exactly what the refs saw there, but Fairfield got away with it. Fairfield ball under the hoop. Sinjeri finally finds a man beyond the arc there. Back to Sinjeri. Inside to Cryle. Finds Waugh, pulls up, no good. Ball's tipped. And foul called on Tristan Waugh as he goes for his own rebound. Mount Pleasant gets back the ball. Mount Pleasant leading by 11. Sartorius bringing it up for Mount Pleasant. Sartorius finds Mignani, drives left, inside. Made the layup, but foul was called on the floor, so shot will not count. Sartorius now under the hoop for Mount Pleasant to inbound the ball. Tristan Waugh picks up another foul. Mignani in the corner for three. Bangs it home. Mount Pleasant with another three. Cryle finds Sinjeri. Fairfield trying to make their way up the floor here. Mount Pleasant now leading by 14. Sinjeri drives left, pulls up with two men on him. No good. Cryle gets the rebound, but stripped by Brady Sartorius, who now brings it up the floor, tosses up to Cohorse, who dumps it off to Mignani, but a little miscommunication. Mount Pleasant still retains possession. Mignani drives right when Waugh was not looking. Mignani, good shot, finishes the layup. Waugh got caught lacking there as Mignani takes advantage, goes in for the easy two. Sinjeri now brings up the floor for Fairfield. Mount Pleasant takes a 16-point lead here with just under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Sinjeri drives left, wide open for three, pulls it. No good. Mulford with the rebound for Mount Pleasant. Kicks it out to Sartorius. Sartorius finds Mignani for three. Another one for Mignani. Fairfield calls a timeout. 14 points for Jordan Mignani, back-to-back threes. Jordan Mignani showing what he can do behind the arc. Mount Pleasant now 50, Fairfield 31. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jordan Mignani kind of giving a little bit of momentum back into Mount Pleasant here with his back-to-back threes. He does have 3 fouls here midway through the third quarter. Fairfield now with the ball. Cryle finds Sinjeri, but he doesn't. Mason Ashton comes up with a steal. Tucker Johnson dumps it off to Sartorius, makes a little bit of a move. Back out to Cohorse in the corner to his brother, Keegan. Cohorse for three. Kieran Cohorse, rare three, misses it. Keegan Cohorse ends up with the rebound. Dumps it off to his brother, Kieran. Sartorius now with the ball. Sartorius drives right, pulls up mid-range. It's good. That is where Sartorius excels. Drive, pull-up, mid-range shot. We see that time and time again by Sartorius. As he bangs that one home, Sinjiri now with the ball for Fairfield. Kicks it into Breen, back out to Sinjiri. Tristan Waugh inside, Kryle now pulls up. Foul called on Mount Pleasant, sends Kryle to the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first free throw. Keeps Fairfield at a 21-point deficit still. Just under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Kryle misses the second free throw, goes 0 for 2 from the line there. Tucker Johnson brings it up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Gives it to Kieran Cohorst, dumps it to Sartorius. Spin move, pulls up. There it is. Something we can see Sartorius do. Incredible player. Easy 2 for Sartorius. Now Fairfield with the ball. Fairfield down 23 points. Sinjiri with the ball, trying to make some moves. Finds a man in the corner. Tristan Waugh was wide open, but dumps it off to Kryle. Easy 2. Sartorius brings it up the floor. Kicks it over to the corner to Ashton, back out to Kieran Cohorst. Finds Tucker Johnson, back out to Sartorius. Makes a move right. Finds Keegan Cohorst, then finds Tucker Johnson in the corner for 3. Little fake, pulls up. Bangs home the 3. Tucker Johnson fakes out Tristan Waugh. Steps back, another 3. Keegan Cohorst with the steal from Mount Pleasant. Sartorius a 3. No good, just misses there. Mount Pleasant came up with the steal after a 3 from Tucker Johnson. Now Fairfield with the ball. Sinjiri loses it out of bounds. Mount Pleasant up 24, 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sinjiri comes off for Fairfield. So he had a possible 3-point attempt there, but bobbled it wide open. Sartorius now brings up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Fairfield a little unlucky here in the past 30 seconds. Sartorius possibly holding it to the last shot. Down to 10 seconds now. Sartorius makes a move, pulls up mid-range. It's good. Breen pulls it from half court. Shot will not count. That does it for the third quarter. Brady Sartorius going into the fourth with 24 points. Mount Pleasant 59, Fairfield 33. I'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. Back at the start of the fourth quarter. Score is Mount Pleasant 59, Fairfield 33. Mount Pleasant with the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Sartorius gives it off to Mignani, who fakes the 3, drives in, goes up for the layup, airballs it. Waugh before Fairfield gets the rebound. Foul called. Foul called on Mount Pleasant's Colin Mulford. Fairfield retains possession. Carson Crowell to inbound it for Fairfield. Crowell finds Breen. Breen brings it up the floor for Fairfield. Breen makes a move inside. Mignani playing tight. Breen can't find what he wants. Kicks it back out. Then they find Crowell inside. Easy two. Layup's good for Crowell. Sartorius brings that up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Makes a move left. Drives in. Easy two for Sartorius. Too easy for Brady Sartorius. Fairfield now with the ball. Mount Pleasant 61, Fairfield 35. Jonathan Ida makes him stumble a little bit, but Ida called for the foul. From what I saw all ball from Ida, but ref was a little bit closer than I was, so called a reach-in foul there. Fairfield retains possession. Crowell up top. Kicks it over to Breen. Breen tries to make a move. Sartorius ends up with it, but Breen called for a reach-in foul. Mount Pleasant gains possession. Minute passed here in the fourth quarter. Mount Pleasant 61, Fairfield 35. Brady Sartorius leading the way with 26 points. Now bringing it up the floor, kicks it over to Mignani. Over to Cohorst, back to Mignani in the corner. Mount Pleasant moving around. Cohorst kicks it over to Sartorius, back over to Mignani for three. No good. Cohorst with the offensive rebound. He finds Mulford wide open for three. Missed opportunity there for three. Mulford gets back on defense. Fairfield with the ball. Cohorst, good defense there. Fairfield gets their own rebound. No good. Jonathan Ida ends up with the rebound. Cohorst a little shaken up after that. Sartorius just comes up short on the layup. Fairfield gets the ball. Breen now. Man wide open for three. Fairfield no good on the three, but they get their own offensive board and foul called on Mount Pleasant. Cohorst holding his shoulder. Kieran Cohorst coming off, most likely after. He will come off. Rhett Zaglin checking in. Fairfield ball under the hoop. Reached the 6-minute mark now here in the fourth quarter. Breen inbound it. Finds a man. Jonathan Ida tips it up, gets the ball. Drives in. Easy layup. Lays it in for two. Fairfield finds Breen. Breen brings it up the floor. Drives in. Dumps it off to Tristan Wall. Foul called. Charge on Fairfield. Jordan Mignani took the charge there for Mount Pleasant. Great idea there by Mignani. Mount Pleasant ball. Mount Pleasant now up 28 points. Just under 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Sartorius kicks it left to Mulford for three in the corner. No good. Crowell comes up with the rebound, but Sartorius gets the steal. Mount Pleasant ball. Brings it in, Euro step. What a play by Sartorius. What an easy 2 points for Sartorius. Oh my goodness. It is just fun to watch this kid play. Brady Sartorius with the little Euro step, fakes a defender, lays it in for two. 28 points now for Sartorius. 2 away from tying last game. He dropped 30 points against Xavier last Tuesday. Mount Pleasant now up 30 points, 65-35. 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this timeout. Fairfield down with the ball. Crowell gets it into Breen. Fairfield desperate for a spurt of momentum here if they want a shot at winning this game. Sartorius playing tight D on Breen. Foul called on Fairfield. Mount Pleasant will get the ball back. Not good for Fairfield. Sartorius finds Mignani. Mount Pleasant has the ball here. Mignani drives in. Gets away with the foul. Cryle brings it up off the rebound for Fairfield. Finds a man. Kicks it into Tristan Wong. Lays it in for 2. Sartorius brings it up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Finds a man in the corner. Finds Mignani. Drives in. Gives 3 men a fake, gets his own rebound off the block, dishes it out to Jonathan Ida, step back for 3. No good. Mount Pleasant almost came up with another offensive board, but Breen now with the ball for Fairfield. Finds Tristan Waugh, finds a man inside, dishes it off. Tried to get it to Crowell. Colin Mulford comes up with a steal, dishes it to Sartorius. Nice pass inside to Ida. No good, got away with a foul there on Fairfield. Brett Zaglin. Aggressive move inside for 2. Breen now with the ball for Fairfield. Finds a man. Can't find where he wants to go. Kicks it into Waugh, who dumps it off into Cryle, and no good on the layup. Cryle will be sent to the line for 2 as he is fouled by Colin Mulford of Mount Pleasant. Fairfield down 30. Just under 4 minutes left here in the game. Carl's first free throw is good. Mason Ashton comes in for Colin Mulford for the Panthers. Tucker Johnson also checks in, taking out Jonathan Ida. Cryle lined up for his second free throw. Cryle's second free throw is no good. Mignani gets the rebound from Mount Pleasant. Brings it up the floor. Kicks it to Sartorius. Sartorius making some moves, kicks it to the corner. Mignani kicks it back inside to Sartorius. Knows he can make some moves, goes up and under, gets fouled hard. Trying to kick it out to Tucker Johnson before the foul was called on Fairfield. Sartorius has been sent to the line now as both teams are in the bonus. Sartorius will have a 1-and-1 here. Knocks in the first one. Will line up for his second free throw. He makes his second free throw. It will be his second 30-point game. And it will be 2 back-to-back 30-point games to start off the season. Second free throw is good. And that's 30 for Sartorius as he comes off for Keegan Cohorst. And that's what the fans wanted. They wanted Sartorius to get 30, and that's exactly what he did. Sartorius comes off. Fans love him. Probably will rest the rest of the game. He's played the whole game. Fairfield trying to get something going. Mount Pleasant comes up with a steal. Mignani with the ball. Makes a move, crosses a man inside. Misses the layup. Foul called on Mount Pleasant as Fairfield tries to bring it up the floor. Sam Beatty checks in for Jordan Mignani. Great performance by Jordan Mignani tonight. Gave the Panthers some momentum. Fairfield misses the free throw. Rhett Zaglin with the rebound from Mount Pleasant. Keegan Cohorst bringing it up the floor. Both teams have the backups in. Mount Pleasant finds Sam Beatty. Pulls up mid-range. No good. Rhett Zaglin gets the rebound, kicks it to Tucker Johnson. Tries to find a man, finds Keegan Cohorst for three. No good. Fairfield now with the ball, flying up the floor. Goes up for two, no good. Tucker Johnson with the ball, bringing it up for Mount Pleasant. Finds Rhett Zaglin inside, height advantage there, gets blocked, and they will call a foul. Rhett Zaglin goes to the line for 2 free throws on the shooting foul there. Score is Mount Pleasant 69, Fairfield 37. 2.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Zaglin's second free throw goes in. Fairfield has the ball. Trying to find something here late in the game. Drives in, kicks it back out. In the corner for three, no good. Sam Beatty with the rebound from Mount Pleasant. Tucker Johnson brings it out the floor. Finds Mason Ashton, drives in, Tucker Johnson out for three, gets away with a little bit of a travel, and then there it is, the charge. Tucker Johnson tried to drive in, but gets called for a charge. Fairfield ball. As Rhett Zaglin, Tucker Johnson come off. Riley McQuiggan and Jacob Stukerjergen are checked in for the Panthers. Riley McQuiggan gets called for the shooting foul and one for Fairfield. Fairfield is at the line for their one free throw here off the and one. Mount Pleasant is just dominating Fairfield by 31 points. Fairfield misses their free throw. Riley McQuiggan comes up with the rebound, kicks it to Keegan Cohorst, who brings it up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Finds Stukerjergen in the corner, kicks it out to Beatty. Drives in, spin move, pulls up mid-range. It's good! Fans love it. Sam Beatty with 2 points. Fairfield trying to put a few more points up here on the board. Probably safe to say that Mount Pleasant won this game in a heck of a fashion, dominating Fairfield. Riley McQuiggan picks up another foul, sending Fairfield to the line. First free throw is no good for Fairfield. Second free throw goes in. Keegan Cohorst brings it up the floor for Mount Pleasant. Riley McQuiggan, impressive pass out to Cohorst. Sam Beatty trying to make a move now. Stukerjergen with the ball, drives inside. Misses the two. Sam Beatty gets to the rebound, but no good on the putback. Fairfield has the ball. Fairfield for three, it's good. $30 left here at the end of the game. Mount Pleasant 73, Fairfield 44. Stukerjergen drives right, tries to lay it in, no good, out of bounds. Fairfield ball. Tucker Johnson comes in for Mason Ashton from Mount Pleasant. Fairfield trying to get some last-second points here. Three-pointers no good. Riley McQuiggan with the rebound finds Keegan Kilhorst just under 10 seconds. Kilhorst will most likely hold the ball. Kicks it off to Stukerjergen. And that'll do it here in Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant won 73-44. Brady Sartorius with his second 30-point game back-to-back to start off the season. Impressive performance by the Panthers all around. Jordan Mignani, great performance. Thank you for tuning in tonight. My name is Marco Indri. Have a good night.